Hello and welcome to an information session on the newest product from LifeVantage, a nutrigenomic company. It's called the TrueScience Liquid Collagen. My name is Gail Pearson. I'm a specialist anaesthetist working in private practice in Auckland for the past 30 years or so. So I understand human bodies, I understand human physiology, pharmacology, but I also have a passion for natural health, specifically natural health when it links in with robust science background. Now, before I start, although I'm a medical doctor, I'm not going to talk about any medical conditions, and these products are not intended to cure, treat, prevent, or mitigate any disease. And I'm going to cover why do we need collagen in the body, and specifically, why do we need TrueScience Liquid Collagen? Well, collagen is a structural protein that makes up about 25 to 35% of all of the proteins in your body. It's made up of building blocks called amino acids, which we take in via our food. Now, the collagen production reduces after the age of about 30 when it declines by about 1% per year. And that's when we start to notice that there might be a few wrinkles, a bit of saggy skin. You look a little bit closer in the mirror. But collagen's not only in the skin, it's also in a lot of the organs of our body, specifically our bones, our joints, our eyes, vascular system, which means our arteries and our veins. It's also really important in the gut as well. And we understand that gut health is really important for immune health these days. So let's have a look why it's superior and why it's unique. And it all comes back down to the science, which is my love. And I want to talk about how it actually works. It activates, it replenishes, and it maintains. Now, I'll go through the way that it activates because there is nothing else on the market that activates your collagen production. It replenishes, and this is the way that most of the products on the market will. They replenish your collagen. And more specifically, it maintains your collagen. So let's have a look at that special ingredient which makes the activation process. It's called a ruby red quinoa, and this is actually a really potent grain. And what it does is it unlocks the cell's natural ability to absorb collagen, and it also activates natural collagen synthesis. So we are actually making more collagen ourselves. We're supporting the body to do what it normally would do anyway. Let's have a look at a bit of the science about the activation of collagen synthesis and how it absorbs it. It basically activates the fibroblasts. Now, if we look at the skin, it has several layers. It has the epidermis at the top, then it has the dermis, then the subcutaneous layer. The dermis in the middle is where the fibroblasts and a lot of the other organelles are. They decrease in number and function, so don't produce as much collagen as you age. And so what you will find, it's just like a mattress. You've got the top layer, you've got the springs, and you've got the bottom layer. If the springs are sagging, what happens? Well, then the top layer of the mattress sags, and that's exactly what happens to your skin. So they've shown even down to specific genes as to what are stimulated. We use the term upregulation, which means makes them function more. So these epidermal structural genes are activated and upregulated 5 times. SOD is called superoxide dismutase. That's an antioxidant enzyme that you produce in your own body. So you're actually making your own antioxidants. And the same with catalase. Catalase is quite specific antioxidant for the skin. It helps protect against UV rays and toxins. And the skin is the largest organ in our body. So it's really important that it provides a very effective barrier against insults. So it also absorbs collagen by the MMP9 gene. So I talked about catalase and superoxide dismutase. Those are the antioxidant enzymes that you make in your body. What do they do? Well, they counteract the effects of oxygen-free radicals. And we know that oxygen-free radicals damage cells, and they are responsible for aging. So if we can reduce the ability of oxygen-free radicals to damage cells by reducing oxidative stress, then we have a much better functioning organ wherever that should be. I'm going to talk a little bit about the replenishment. And basically, the amino acids in this collagen are coming from fish collagen peptides. And so they're very small hydrolyzed proteins that are responsible. It's sustainably sourced fish. It provides 10 different types of collagen. And as I said before, the amino acids are the building blocks for collagen, and it provides these for the collagen production. And how do we maintain it? Well, again, we've got extra added antioxidants such as blueberries, pumpkin fruit, vitamin C, and other antioxidants to promote the collagen and elastin production. Now, it has a apple berry sort of type flavor. It doesn't have a fishy flavor at all. It's actually really delicious, and comes in a 50 ml bottle, and I look forward to having it every single day. What's not in it? Well, there's no added sugar, no artificial sweeteners, it's non-GMO, dairy-free, gluten-free, and soy-free. And why would it be a liquid? Well, it's really important that the particles are small so that they can be absorbed. So large collagen proteins are really hard to digest. And so what we do is we have it in a liquid form so they're easy absorb and easy to use by the body. It's called bioavailability. It's the amount that's made available to the body. And so what does it do? Well, reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. I can attest to that. It prevents collagen breakdown, improves elasticity. We'll have a look at that shortly. Skin moisture, tone, and texture, absolutely in everybody. And it helps against the damaging effects of oxidative stress. Remember, oxygen-free radicals damage cells, and that's oxidative stress. And we're going to counteract that. It supports healthy hair and nails and youthful. But let's have a look at some pictures, because a picture says 1,000 words. Now, if you look at the guy on the left, crow's feet, day 0, look at what's happened on day 15. Same lighting, same shot, no makeup, within 2 weeks as a result in his skin. It's amazing. On the right, we've got a lady day 1 and day 20. Look around her, smile lines around her eyes, and then also around her mouth. All of her wrinkles have become much less prominent. They're softer. Her skin tone looks more even, and it looks much more moisturized. She's glowing. So where did this all come about? So this is where I really come to the fore, because I love science. And what they did is they did a study, and it was a randomized placebo double-blind study, which is actually a very high up study in terms of science. They took 30 people, they took both male and female, aged between 30 and 55. For 8 weeks, they did a trial. Everyone had 1 bottle per day, and they monitored their skin condition and measured their blood catalase, the antioxidant enzyme levels, at week 0 and week 8, and they did the skin at week 0, week 4, and week 8. They measured the skin specifically in specific areas and with different measurements. And what they did before they started the actual trial is that they got everyone into the lab at least half an hour before to make sure that their skin was at a neutral part, so that they weren't rushing and it wasn't overstressed or it wasn't reddened or anything like that. So everything was done as controlled as it possibly could be within a skin factor. And what did it show? Well, it showed the density of the skin was increased by 42%. The depth of crow's feet reduced by 22%, the skin roughness decreased, blood catalase increased 202%, and the skin elasticity increased. Now, these are just all average figures, and some people would have more and some people would have less, and these are all based on that trial that I showed you before. But this is where I find it really, really exciting. This is all about the collagen density. Now, you'll see 3 different pictures here, week 0, week 4, and week 8. If you look at week 0, I want you to have a look to see how many yellow dots you can see within that first photo. Not a lot. There's a lot more darker ones, really. And if you look at collagen density, you'll see that. And if you look at week 8, you'll see that there are multiple or many yellow dots. What does that mean? That means that the collagen density has increased by 42%. The p-value for the study is 0.001, which makes it a very strong scientific study. And let's have a look at some more pictures. This lady on the left, day 1 to day 15, looks like a different woman. Her whole face here has changed. She's gone back 10 years in age. The lady on the right, look at her forehead wrinkles and the crease in between her eyebrows. She also, the texture looks better, the color looks better, and just a really overall great improvement. I was talking before about collagen being in other organs of the body. Let's have a look on the left. You can see the eyes brighter, shinier. They're the same lighting, and this is just a person within 2 weeks. We all, when we get age, see crepey skin from time to time. And it doesn't actually matter what age you are, because if you can activate and maintain and replenish your collagen, you can get results if you're in your 80s, even if you're in their 40s. It doesn't really matter. These are just ordinary people who are taking this product. Now, if you see those results on the outside, can you imagine what's happening on the inside? What's happening to your bones? What's happening to your joints? What's happening to your vascular system? What's happening to your gut? It's phenomenal. And here are some more results. Look at that guy on the left. In 30 days, he looks like a different man. And similarly, faces and necks, we're getting a lot of results of people who are getting much better necks. And I must say that my neck, I seem to have got my neck back again in terms of structure of the chin and things. So I'm absolutely delighted. Real people, real results. This lady was so excited within day 5 that she had to post it all over Facebook, and because she just saw incredible differences very, very quickly. So how does it compare to other ones on the market? Well, as I said, it's made from fish. The others tend to be chicken or bovine. It has 10 different types of collagen. Most others have 1 or 2. It's in small hydrolyzed components. It is the only one that will activate and maintain collagen production. Okay, activate and maintain collagen production. Nothing else like it on the market. And as I said, it's a really yummy drink. So I think, the skin is really important. It's our window on the world. We all want to look good. This is an easy way to look good quickly and to give your body a favor, and also to reduce the effects of oxidative stress caused by oxygen-free radicals. But with talking about oxygen-free radicals, nothing would be complete without me talking about Protandim NRF2. Now, this is the first nutrigenomic product this company brought out. Nutrigenomics is a new science. Nutrition affecting your genes. So they've mapped out individual pathways that these compounds, these natural compounds, are affecting to affect genetic pathways to get your body to do the work, to get your body to make the own antioxidant enzymes. The Protandim NRF2 is a master genetic regulator, and it regulates over 250 genes. It's got 7 patents. There are 30 peer-reviewed studies. The science behind it is incredibly robust. It's been around since 2003. And this company is the world leader in activation. Really great, robust science behind it. So ideally, NRF2 and liquid collagen, that gives you maximum results in terms of reduction of oxidative stress and activating your wellness inside and out. But it doesn't stop there, because this company is committed to the nutrigenomic approach. So even in their skincare, it is all NRF2 based, which is a nutrigenomic ability. The anti-aging tablets, we've talked about the NRF2. They have NRF1, which works at the mitochondria. They have the NAD, which works at the sirtuin pathway. They have an IC Bright, which works as an eye antioxidant, specifically at the macula at the back of the eye. They have a top class omega and an amazing probio, daily wellness for immune health, and hair care, which also has NRF2 activation. It's a very robust company. It's been around 13 years or so. It's publicly traded. Everything's above board. It's available in over 20 countries worldwide. We are very lucky in New Zealand that we have collagen here, because the only other markets they have is the USA and Canada. So we really want to support this. So how do you want to get started? Well, you can be a customer. You can order what you want. You can change it. You can cancel it at any time, and you get started. Or join the team and be part of our team and be a brand partner. And what does that brand partner mean? Well, you could start with a start kit, buy a couple of months of collagen or some NRF2 and collagen, or try the whole range of the nutrigenomic products with the pack. So I think we just need to get going. I think these are all incredible products. I'm really excited about it. I love being able to bring the science to natural products, being the bridge between the two, getting the body to do its own work, but by giving it nutritional support as it can. So this is activatedlife.net/collagen. That gives you lots of information if you're looking for more information. But if you're ready to go to order as a customer or want to join our team, please just contact the person who introduced you. And thank you very much.